Good morning. Thanks for starting your day with Denver 7 News. I'm Molly Hendrickson.
And I'm Brian Sanders. Let's get right to our top stories. Colorado's Secretary of State says President Trump should be held accountable for encouraging people to commit voter fraud in November's election. The president told his supporters to test election systems across the country, voting by mail, and then trying to vote a second time in person. Secretary of State Griswold says she's considering including the president in any referrals for prosecution if double voting is found. She says there are safeguards in place to catch any attempts to vote more than once.
Today is back to school in person for JEFFCO schools. The district started with 2 weeks of remote learning. They called it a soft start. But today kids are expected in class. Students will go through a health screening when they arrive at school each day. JEFFCO says 25% of its families decided to stay with the remote option, so that will reduce the number of students in school at any one time.
Today's expected snow can't come soon enough at the Cameron Peak fire. In just the last 24 hours, the fire grew more than 50,000 acres, quickly making it the fourth largest fire in our state's history. It's now more than 96,000 acres in total. It's only 4% contained. The Larimer County Sheriff says thousands of people are under evacuation orders right now. Now here's meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo with your Denver 7 forecast.
And what a change. Wow, we're coming off of a record-breaking weekend to potential snow in the metro area. Right now, we're seeing mainly just wet conditions. Early this morning, rain is going to switch over to snow, and we're likely going to see some icy, potentially even slushy conditions later today into tonight. But right now, just seeing the rain showers here in and around town. A little heavier up to the north near Fort Collins. Both Fort Collins, Boulder, areas to the west of town will likely be some of the first spots where we see some of that rain switch over to snow here pretty soon. Now, as far as accumulation goes, we're expecting at least a few inches along the Front Range in spots, and a number of alerts from winter weather advisories to winter storm warnings to areas that are going to be under some freeze warnings tonight, including the entire metro area and northeastern corner of the state. Temperatures tonight are likely going to drop down below freezing. We will take a closer look at some of the totals, but at this point it looks like potentially 3 to about 6 inches between today and tomorrow here across the metro area and northern Front Range.